Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the types of insurance policies and what kind of insurance policy one should buy so that he can get the maximum benefit out of it. I'll try to keep it very short and crisp so that it would be helpful for you people. So let's just first talk about the types of insurance policies. So typically if we see the insurance industry, they offer basically three types of policies. Those are called term life policies, then endowment policies, as well as unit linked policies. So today's this video would be all about life insurance. In a separate video I'll be covering general insurance as well. So let's talk about term life insurance policies now. Term life insurance policies are those policies where the premiums are very less and the coverage is very high, and if something happens then the sum assured is given. If nothing happens then whatever premium you pay, that gets waived off, and you cease to get those benefits after the expiry of the policy period. Now say for an example, if I take a policy of 1 crore rupees and my policy is covered till I attained my age of 75 years, then till that time, or whatever the conditions is, maybe for 5 years or 10 years I can also pay the premium. That depends on the company to company and their premium paying schedules. So accordingly I have to pay, and it will cover till I attained my age of 75 years, and in between if I die, then that would give me the entire sum assured benefit, whatever it is, maybe 1 crore rupees. If nothing happens till I attain my age of 75, then whatever premium I have paid, that gets waived off. So I don't get anything out of that. But in this case, the premium is very less and affordability won't be a problem. So if somebody is looking for a large coverage, then they should always go for it. The second is endowment policy. Endowment policy is something where the sum assured is almost guaranteed. It cannot be absolutely said, but it has a bit of security as well. There is a defined sum assured, and the premium what a person pays is usually higher as compared to term insurance, but it gives that particular return after the maturity period, or if something happens, a death happened to the life insured, then in that case before the maturity period also the sum assured is paid, and along with that also there are a provision of loyalty payments, bonuses, and all other aspects which comes from time to time. So this is endowment policy, just like LIC Jeevan Anand or various other schemes are there. So those schemes normally are categorized under endowment policy, where the premium is a little bit higher and the coverage is a little bit lower, but you get to reap out the benefit of investment as well. Investment in the sense it gives you that compounding effect, and it also gives you the bonus and loyalty payments as well to keep paying for that insurance. And the last one is unit linked policies, or ULIPs what we call. And in this basically this is a combination of risk coverage along with the benefits of the market. So now in this, whatever amount you pay as a premium, the insurance company usually get it invested through the stock markets or in any other securities, and sometimes a combination of equity, debt, as well as government securities are also there. And in this particular policies, you get to choose in which sector you are supposed to put your money. So now say for an example, you have an option to switch your funds, you have an option to decide your combination, and which is not the case in endowment. Endowment is purely you pay the money to the company and it is on the mercy of the company where they are investing. You are supposed to only get the benefits of the bonuses and all other aspects. But in unit link, you have also a right to choose what kind of instrument you are supposed to put, and this is linked to market, and it has a market exposure. If the market does well, then you get the benefit. If the market crashes, then also your some assured value can also be drastically lower. So it depends on the market, and it moves exactly the way market moves. So these are the types of insurance policies. Now let me straight away talk about what kind of insurance policy you should buy. Now it depends on several factors, like what age you are in. Age is a very important factor, because as per the insurance calculations, the less old you are, the less premium you are supposed to pay, and that premium is going to come for the lifetime. So it is always better to take an insurance policy as early as possible, because if you are buying an insurance policy at a very early stage, your premium comes very less, and if you are buying it on a later stage, your premium gets doubled up, because you are more nearer to your dying age. So because of that, age is a big factor. Then considering the desired coverage, that is also a second important factor. If you are looking for a very big amount of coverage and you don't want to pay much as your insurance premium, then probably term insurance is the best insurance that you can buy. And if you are looking for a moderate coverage, but you are looking for a safety of your investments, like what you have paid, you need to get it back, then in that case endowment policies are recommended. Unit linked are for those people who wish to take the risk of the market exposure, and they are ready to take that particular market exposure, and whatever happens with the market, they are okay with that. So that is there. Now in term insurance also, there are other riders available. In fact, in all the insurance policies, there are separate riders which are available. Now say for an example, in term insurance, if you can take 1 crore term insurance, and along with that, if you pay a certain more amount that is added with the premium, then another rider can be given, say for an example, critical illness cover. Now it would cover the critical illnesses like cancer or any other whatever is mentioned in the brochure of the companies, and by paying a little bit more premium along with the original term insurance premium, this rider can be given to you. So that way there are several other riders also, like accidental insurance coverage. By paying a mere sum of maybe 200, 300 more with this particular premium, you can get a coverage of 10 lakh rupees more in case you die with an accident or something. These are certain riders which are also available with all other insurance policies. So that is there. So this also you have to see before buying an insurance policy, whether you really need that rider or not. Because by default, if you are buying it from an insurance agent or maybe through an online, by default those riders would be there. So before buying, you have to see whether you really need it or not, and accordingly you can go for it. Otherwise you will simply end up paying more premium every year without using it. So that is one thing. And as I've already told you, if you are looking for a bigger coverage and your premium you wish to pay very less, then term insurance is probably the one for you. And vice versa, if you are looking for short coverage or maybe moderate coverage, and you need the safety of your investments, then probably endowment policies are for you. And if you're looking for market related gains, then obviously ULIPs you can buy. Then third thing is the degree of dependency of your family. Now if you are the only bread earner, then you have to think twice before buying an insurance policy, and in that case you have to see their future implications and how they are going to survive. If there are other earning members in your families and your family is doing well off, then in that case your decisions can also vary. Same is the case with your lifestyle as well. Now if you have a very decent lifestyle and you cannot do much of your compromises, then in that case you have to buy insurance policies taking into consideration the coverage that you desire if something goes wrong. Now say for an example, if a person has an average spending of 50,000 rupees per month and he goes with a car, the family always travels with a car, and they have a decent lifestyle where they cannot travel in sleeper class train, rather they have to always go for second AC or first AC or maybe with the flight, then in that case if something goes wrong, then they cannot adjust their life accordingly. So in that case, you have to choose a coverage which can at least give them that cushion. So in that case, for maximizing your coverage, again term insurance policies are preferred as compared to endowment policies. And if you are choosing that coverage in endowment policy, you will end up paying almost 20 times higher premium. So that depends on you, and accordingly your financial plannings, whatever the case is. Then one thing which most of the people misjudge is insurance is not an investment. And most of them think that it is an investment, and most of the insurance agents also come to us and they tell that if you give this much of premium, you will get this much of amount, and this and all. The thing is, they say that 50,000 per year you give, and after 25 years you will get 5 lakh rupees. So they project it as a method of investment. You are keeping it for your future goals, but as far as the concept of insurance is, it basically distributes the risk, and it is a method of risk transfer. That means whatever risk you are carrying, this particular risk you are transferring to the insurance company. So in this case, it is not an investment. If at all you are looking for an investment, better to go for mutual funds and any other aspect, because when you are doing an insurance, there are a portion of commission which are directly paid to the insurance agents, and there are other expenses also which you can drastically cut when you do a direct mutual fund transaction. So in this case, now say for an example, if you are looking for a 1 crore rupees coverage for an term insurance, around 8,000 to 9,000 rupees per annum you have to pay if you are say for an example a 28-year-old guy. And on contrary to that, if you are buying an endowment policy, your premium would be around 3 lakh to 4 lakh rupees per year, considering 25 years payment horizon. So in that case, paying 9,000 rupees is a very good deal, and whatever left out amount is there. Now say for an example, your endowment premium is around 3 lakh rupees. Now you are paying 10,000 rupees. So 2 lakh 90,000 rupees you can invest in mutual funds, or invest in stocks, or invest in other ventures. And if you see, in a horizon of 25 years, you will earn almost 5 to 10 times higher than what insurance policy is actually giving, because anyway insurance companies are also going to invest in those avenues only. You can also invest directly in that. So that depends on your financial knowledge and how you are playing around with that. And the last aspect which I am going to talk is the tax implications. If you are looking for tax saving purposes as well, then in that case you have to invest in those insurances which are deducted as per Income Tax Act and under section 80C. And if you are not looking for tax related affairs, then obviously you can also go for some short-term insurances which are usually premium paying period is usually below 5 years. But if you're looking for tax saving purposes, which you should, then in that case you can go for those policies which are accepted under 80C. So that clause also you have to see. And most of the insurance policy where the premium paying terms are more than 5 years are covered under 80C deductions, so you can easily claim the tax benefit out of it. So if you see, your overall premium payment would drastically reduce if you take into consideration your taxation affairs as well. So these are certain things which I feel that I should tell you. And if I need to suggest you, it's better to buy a term insurance in your early life. The premium is drastically less, and you can also go for a higher return. But again, buying a particular thing is not very important, because you can buy an insurance policy of 5 crore as well, but in that case also it should justify your current income and your present lifestyle. So think before buying, and think what amount is adequate for you to buy. If you are going for a term insurance, I would suggest you to go for ICICI Prudential Term Insurance or SDFC 3D Click to Protect, because these are some good insurances, along with some others are also available like Bharti AXA and all. So before buying, you have to read this offer document carefully, and I hope this video is informative to you. If you have any suggestions or any queries related to insurance, then you can always write during the comment box, and I'll always be available to write back to you. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button if you really find this video informative. Hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to get my videos in the future times to come. So thank you very much for watching.